Hello there, everyone. My name is Noah, and we're back for another episode of Madison's Magnificent Landmarks. Today we're talking about the Wisconsin State Capitol building and its history. Located in Madison, Wisconsin, the Capitol houses both chambers of the Wisconsin Legislature along with the Wisconsin Supreme Court and the Office of the Governor. Completed in 1917, the building is the fifth to serve as the Wisconsin Capitol since the first territorial legislature convened in 1836, and the third building since Wisconsin was granted statehood in 1848. The Wisconsin State Capitol is the tallest building in Madison, a distinction that has been preserved by legislation that prohibits buildings taller than the columns surrounding the dome. The Capitol is located at the southwestern end of Madison Isthmus. The streets surrounding the building are home to many restaurants and shops. There was a prefabricated first Capitol wood frame council house without heat or water that had been sent hastily to Belmont. The council house and the associated lodging house still stand and are operated by the Wisconsin Historical Society at the first Capitol Historic Site. The second Capitol was constructed during 1837 in Madison of stone cut from maple bluff and oak cut locally. Located on the site of the present Capitol was a small but typical frontier Capitol that cost $60,000 to build. The growing government needs forced the state to construct a new Capitol also on the site of the present Capitol. This structure, with a similar U.S. Capitol-inspired dome, was built between 1857 and 1869. During 1882, it was expanded at a cost of $900,000 with two wings to the north and south. During 1903, however, a commission began researching replacement of the structure. On the night of February 26, 1904, a gas jet ignited a newly varnished ceiling in the third Capitol building. Madison firefighters could not handle the blaze on their own, so additional men and equipment had to be brought from Milwaukee. The effectiveness of the reinforcements was initially hampered by very cold temperatures. By the time they reached Madison, their equipment had frozen and needed to be thawed. As a result, the entire structure, except the north wing, burned to the ground. Numerous records, books, and historical artifacts were lost, including the amount of Old Abe, a Civil War mascot. However, through the efforts of university students, much to the state law liberty was saved. Construction of the present Capitol, the third in Madison, began in late 1906 and was completed in 1917 at a cost of $7.25 million. Because of financial limitation and the need of immediate office space to house state government employees, the construction of the new building was extended over several years and emphasized building one wing at a time. The Capitol is 284 feet and 5 inches tall from the ground floor to the top of the statue on the dome. The Wisconsin statue on the dome was sculpted during 1920 by Daniel Chester, French of New York. It wears a helmet with the state animal, the badger, on top. It is made of hollow bronze covered with gold leaf. It is 15 feet and 5 inches tall and weighs 3 tons. Due to the dome shape of the ceiling, the mural was painted in pieces and was assembled similarly to a jigsaw puzzle. It features a woman sitting on a throne of clouds representing Wisconsin. Wisconsin is surrounded by other women wrapped in a large American flag who are reaching for goods such as tobacco, lead, and fruits. The Capitol underwent a renovation and restoration project costing $158.8 million. The project was performed wing by wing, the same as the original construction of the Capitol from 1988 to 2002. The purpose of the project was to convert the Capitol into a modern working building while restoring and preserving its original 1917 appearance. The restoration project returned public spaces to their original appearance. Original decorative stencils were repaired. Stairs, which had been sealed during the 1970s, were uncovered. This work, often referred to as the Golden Lady, consists of an allegorical figure reminiscent of Athena, dressed in Greek garb and wearing a helmet topped by a badger, the Wisconsin state totem. In the left hand, it holds a globe with an eagle perched on top. Across its chest is a large W for Wisconsin. So that's your history of the state capitol. I want to thank you for joining me today. I'll see you next time for another look at Madison's magnificent landmarks.